Hello, this is Mary from May Arts, and today I'm going to share with you how I make a simple looped ribbon flower. These are my favorite type of flowers to create, and you can vary the look in simple ways that's just so easy to do. I'm going to start with a length. This is about 48 inches of silk ribbon, and I'm just going to be wrapping it around my finger. Now you could use a piece of cardstock that you've cut to the length of the size of the flower you want. So if you want a bigger flower, your cardstock's going to need to be a little bit taller. And if you want a fuller flower, you're going to want to wrap the ribbon around more times. So you'll just need a little bit more ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and take a needle and just poke it through this ribbon bunch here. I want to secure it, but I don't want to sew it yet. I'm just going to fan out my ribbon. And then I'm going to decide what I want to put in the middle. I've done pearls in the past, rhinestones. This time I'm just going to use a simple vintage mother of pearl button. So just going to run a few stitches through to secure my ribbon and add my button right in the center. I absolutely love vintage buttons. They're my favorite, so I always have a nice stash on hand. Once you've sewn your center in, and I know the word sew is so bad sometimes, but honestly, if you can sew a button, you can make these flowers. I'm going to secure my ribbon to the back with a little knot, and then to kind of give it a little more texture, I'm going to snip some of my loops. Now I'm not going to snip all of them. I'm just going to snip here and there, and you'll see that if you snip a little higher, a little closer to the center, a little further from the center, you'll get varying petals. Now this is the faux suede leaf trim, and I love to just trim off a few of the leaves and just use it as an embellishment for my flowers. Now if you want to use your flower as a barrette maybe, or add it to a lapel with a pin, it would be so easy to do. All you need to do is just take one additional leaf, and I like to trim a rectangle. Now you could use a grosgrain ribbon, that would be very sturdy and it would work just fine, but I really like how the leaf will just blend into the background of what you already have glued down, and it'll just kind of disappear. So I'm going to, like I said, cut down a rectangle from one of the leaves, and I'm going to slide my bobby pin on. Now this is just going to assure that my sizing is correct and my spacing is good. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my hot glue gun and I'm going to glue down each of the sides. You will notice that if you cut these leaves, there are two layers that come apart. So I'm just going to add a little bit more hot glue to glue them back together. And now my bobby pin is completely removable. I can switch it out, add a pin for one day, maybe a little bit of ribbon, tie it around my wrist. Go ahead and stick that pin on, wear it on your best jacket, or you can add it to your favorite projects, your paper crafting, your altered objects. So yeah, I absolutely adore the versatility of these flowers. Whether you're going to make them big and bold or petite, you can shabby them up by using a pre-crinkled ribbon, or you can tea dye. The sky is the limit. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!